The National Institute of Technology in Srinagar, it remains on the edge. The situation is tense despite the Central Reserve Police Force now being deployed at the campus. Now I'll have Jammu and Kashmir's Deputy Chief Minister Dr. Nirmal Singh join me on the broadcast. We will ask him, why did the situation come to such a pass? Why did the Jammu and Kashmir police attack the students? The Union HRD Minister Smriti Irani, she's assured students the government will ensure their safety. Some students are scared. They want to go home for some time. The government will ensure they reach home safely. Let's take a look at this report filed by Shujaul Haq in Srinagar.
NIT Srinagar, a premier educational institute in the country, has been at the heart of violence and politics. CRPF personnel have been deployed on campus after students clashed with the state police on Tuesday, leaving several people injured. An HRD team is also present at the campus to submit a report on the clashes.
मैंने स्वयं महबूबा मुफ्ती जी से बात की है. उन्होंने न सिर्फ इस बात से मुझे आश्वस्त करवाया है कि विद्यार्थी वहां सुरक्षित हैं, बल्कि साथ ही डिवीजन लेवल पर वहां पर उन्होंने इंक्वायरी भी शुरू की कि इस प्रकार की घटना वहां कैसे हुई. जब तक एग्जाम्स पूरे नहीं होंगे तब तक भारत सरकार के मेरे विभाग के अफसर वहां पर मौजूद रहेंगे.
But tension in the campus dates back to over a week.
This institute has been in news from Thursday when there was a tiff between the local and the non-local students over a cricket match, and ever since then there has been tension simmering in this NIT campus of Srinagar.
The state government has appealed for calm and assured that non-Kashmiri students in the campus will be given protection. But a political blame game nevertheless ensued.
बच्चे कैंपस से बाहर आकर कुछ प्रदर्शन करना चाहते थे. वहां की विशेष परिस्थिति के अंदर कैंपस के बाहर आना श्रीनगर में उसमें कुछ खतरे हैं. इसलिए पुलिस ने उनको कहा कि नहीं, कैंपस के अंदर ही रहिए, बाहर आकर नहीं करना. इस प्रकार का उनको समझाने का प्रयास हुआ. उस प्रक्रिया में दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि लाठीचार्ज हुआ. नहीं होना चाहिए था.
India Today spoke to a number of students at the campus who insisted that there was no animosity between them. They said they were being made the political scapegoats.
It was an India-West Indies match. Some students supported West Indies, some supported India. There is always a difference of opinion on a cricket match. It wasn't that big an issue.
Maybe some elements are trying to put this as a local versus non-local or a Kashmiri versus an Indian. It's nothing like that.
While classes have resumed, there is an uneasy calm at NIT. The security personnel are still present at campus, and outsiders are being refused entry to avoid any further incidents of violence. With Ashraf Wani and Shujaul Haq in Srinagar, Shujoy, India Today.
And Jammu and Kashmir's Deputy Chief Minister Dr. Nirmal Singh now joins me on the broadcast. Sir, the situation at the NIT campus in Srinagar, it's still simmering. Why did the situation come to this? Why wasn't it contained through talks earlier? What's the latest that you can tell us, sir?
Students in a large number, some students were saying that there were more than 250 students. When they saw media on the gate, they tried to go to the media, rush to the gate. Police was there. Police never wanted these students to go out of the gate and enter the market, where there was every apprehension that it may create a situation where there can be a clash between the students as well as the locals in the market. So they tried to prevent them. In that exercise, there was couple, and ultimately police says that some of their officers were thrashed. Ultimately, they resorted to lathi-charge, in which some of the students, they were injured. Some students, they had injury on their head, as we have seen in the pictures. So that was the issue. Ultimately, we have instituted an inquiry.
Sir, you've looked at these pictures. Are you looking at these pictures? 5 policemen ganging up on one student and brutally assaulting them. 5 of them ganging up on one student. Are these students safe in Srinagar today? What will you tell their parents?
I once again reiterate that they are fully secured. And what has ever happened yesterday evening, that is unfortunate. And the policemen who have exceeded their duty, who have crossed the limits, they should be taken to task. We are assuring it from the government side. But the students, they should cooperate with the administration, because it's the question of their career. They have come over here in the institution for studies, and they must feel secure here. They should cooperate with the government.
But the students are extremely insecure. So you should see what's coming on WhatsApp, what's coming on their social media. The students are very scared. They are being threatened that they will be taken to task, and all of this over a cricket match, over who will say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, who will say Jai Hind, and who will not, who will celebrate India's defeat. How are you overcoming that bigger problem at the campus, sir?
Look here, because more than 70% of the students studying in NIT, they are from rest of the country. So it's a good number. Only few, I think 20% of the people, students, they are from local. So they are class fellows. They are all from the same institution. There was an occasion which ultimately led to this situation, and we appeal to all the students, whether they are locals, they are non-locals, they are all the students of NIT Srinagar. So they must come together, they must go together to the classes, and because they are lucky enough to seek admission in such a prestigious institution.
But you have people like Engineer Rashid, who's an elected representative, an MLA, who says, don't force me to behave like Raj Thackeray here. You have others who are making political statements. There is distrust, there is fear. You should look at Save NIT Srinagar kind of hashtags that are doing the rounds on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook. Now, for saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai, if students are beaten up, is this done? What are you doing to control this situation, sir?
Actually, social media should also play its constructive role. Incident was there, some students, they were injured, and but the government is doing its duty. We have assured that the police officials who have done this, who have exceeded their duties and crossed the limits, they shall be punished according to the law. Strict action shall be taken against them. What's the primary concern? Primary concern is that there should be peace and order in NIT and in Jammu and Kashmir. If such things they happen, ultimately it can be counterproductive. So I shall appeal to the people of the rest of the country, please cooperate.
Okay.
Please, the parents, please tell your wards to go to the classes, cooperate with the local administration. That's very essential. That's the national interest. That's the international interest. That's why I appeal to the people that they must maintain peace and order. It should not be a reaction and counter-reaction type of thing. It will definitely harm our interest.
Dr. Nirmal Singh, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Let's hope the administration cracks down on those who assaulted children, 5, 6, 7 people ganging up against a couple of students the way they did, and the guilty are punished in national interest.
Alright, we're getting news that after getting DNA samples, or rather giving the DNA samples of the 4 Pakistani terrorists killed in the Pathankot airbase attack, India is now contemplating disposing of the dead bodies lying.
There's the hair. But then I decided to use the public transport. And now I feel I look like Natha. But don't you worry, the show looks fantastic.